It's going live now. Okay. We are recording. Yeah. Okay. Let's record it now, please. Can we? The defining age.
Yes, sure.
Defining the age.
If you scroll down just a little bit, I think that I can see. Yeah, it's perfect. Thank you, teacher.
Yeah, no problem. Defining the age. Put it here. Okay. Mickey and Mitch. Okay. You guys both finished, right?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher.
Okay. Perfect. Very good. Well, let me then just. I believe we can. I don't know if that's it. Yeah, this is for science and technology. Well, let's read a little bit of this, and then I wanted to show you a reading. But let's just read a little bit about science and technology, and tell me if you're familiar with all this vocabulary.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, can you start, Mitch, please? Artificial false.
Yes. Science and technology. Which part, teacher, of all of
The
it?
vocabulary, yeah, but science and technology vocabulary, topic vocabulary in contrast, please.
Topic vocabulary in contrast. Artificial and false. Aim, cause, reason. Progress and development. Natural, physical, estimate, calculate, modern, new. True, accurate. Electric, electronic. Industry, factory. Method, way. Invent, discover. Award, reward. Engine, machine, motor. Research, experiment. Take place, occur.
Very good, excellent. Thank you very much. Well, that is part of the technical vocabulary that we use a lot. Let's see the phrasal verbs. Mickey, please, can you?
Yes, sure. Phrasal verbs. Break down, stop working for a machine, etc. Carry out, perform an experiment, etc. Come off, succeed. Come on, develop or make progress. Come up with, think of an idea, a plan, etc. Code off, stop the supply of something. Find out, discover information, etc. Keep off, produce something such as heat or smell. Narrow down, reduce the number of possibilities. Plug in, connect to the electricity supply. Two-stroked, connect by phone. Turn into, change into something different. Turn off, stop a machine working. Work out, find a solution to a problem, etc.
Okay, so we're gonna do an example for each of the experiment for each of the phrasal verbs. I'll give you an example. Let's take uh, print screen. I'll send this print out to the WhatsApp now. Moment,
Mhm,
and we can go from there. Let's see here. These are the phrasal verbs, and we can. I'm gonna share. Do an application of this. Better if we apply it to something related to science and technology. For
mhm,
example, if we have the first sentences breakdown, you can say the microscope broke down. The microscope broke down when I turned it on. The microscope broke down. So that is an application of breakdown, which is in present. Right? Then you can do another one for carry out. Okay. Who was this guy? Rutherford. Rutherford carried out many experiments. Okay, that's another example. Carry out.
mhm,
Then you go to number three, come off. So you can say Michael Jordan came off as a great basketball player. Came off as a great basketball player. Basket. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. I think the best place to do this in a Jamboard maybe because it's a
yeah.
good application.
Mhm,
Jamboard.
No.
Okay, so I'll open one Jamboard for you guys so that we can write the application of these phrasal verbs. And I want to call it phrasal verbs related to science, although not necessarily only to science, they can be related to other items as well. Let's see, share. Mm, Here, a viewer to editors. So you are editors now, and I'm going to share this with you guys. The Jamboard is here. No, share the link. Here is the link to the Jamboard. Now I go back to sharing the screen. So let's write, please, one example with each of the phrasal verbs. They're like 3, 7, 14, but
yes, teacher.
very, very useful. Please, come on.
What
Mm,
was that? Hmm.
I didn't notice that I was mute. I was saying that if you are not very cold today, because here in the school is very, very cold.
Not sure. Uh, well, actually, our house is cold, but no.
Oh,
Yeah, and I listened your voice a little bit deeper.
uh-huh. Yes. Yes, I have my thermic pajamas. I have my shirt. I have a sweater, and I have a coat. Today I'm very cold. I don't know why.
Oh,
Yeah.
And look at Mich. Not even long sleeves. She has short sleeves today.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Short sleeves. Sleeves. This is a long sleeve and short sleeve.
No, they're actually. I'm. I'm next to my window, and all the sun cover me.
Right. Yeah, that's a good reason. Yeah, when the sun hits the wall directly, then the house or the room becomes very warm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-mm-mm.
Let's see. How about break down, carry out, come off, come on, come up with. Let me see. Okay, that's a good example.
Mm.
So we can write many more examples. Like for example, for view off in banana is giving off smell, weird smell, weird smell. The banana is giving off a weird smell. Let's say now down. I can go Europe, country, yes. Now, down, down, or call. I can go on vacation. Okay. She has to narrow it down to only one or two countries. True. That is true. Can you put that in true? Okay, this is a. Let me. Right. Okay. Well, I got my second cup of coffee.
Mhm. Yes, sure.
You guys
Yeah.
don't like coffee?
Um,
Mm, I'm not a
yeah,
fan.
but uh, I don't drink coffee a lot of times.
Okay.
I took pills of caffeine,
You took what?
like pills
Pills of
of
caffeine.
yeah of caffeine.
I didn't know that you had pills in caffeine pills.
Yeah, and it's better because if I don't have time to drink coffee, well, I just take a pill of that.
Okay. Well,
I
that's
use,
good.
for example, uh, if I feel lazy or tired, I just take a pill and I go to train or to the school or yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good, good, good. Let's see if you have some examples yet. Ah, okay. Here are the examples. Uh, Tesla came off. It should be in past tense, I guess, right? Tesla came off. No mistake.
Yeah.
Mistakes. Amazon came off. Okay, what it says came up with is I thought of an idea. So I came up with a good idea or with our new app. I came up
Okay.
with
Okay.
our new app. You don't need think of. Just came
Okay.
up with. I just came up with a new app. Okay. Working out. Let's see. Workout is to find a solution. They're working out a thing, the thing with the car. They're not working out without the off. They're just working out. They can be working out the problem with the car, for example, right? Problem. They are working out the problem with the car. That can be a case, for example. I'm going to turn into a total artwork all of this freaking clay. Okay, this is very good, but you need to put the direct object exactly after the verb. For example, I'm going to turn all this freaking clay into a total artwork. Contrary to Spanish, contrary to Spanish, in which Spanish you can play with that, you can say, eh, voy a asar esta noche el pan, o voy a asar el pan esta noche, right? O voy a freír, no voy a calentar, right? And in English, the direct object needs to go exactly after the verb. I'm going to uh, turn. Okay, let me see. I'm going to turn all this freaking clay after the verb. I'm going to turn all this freaking clay into tonal artwork, which is a nice
Okay.
phrase. Yes. NASA found out. Found out is uh,
Mm, in past?
in past tense. I think NASA found out is discovering here is discovering that there is water. It's finding out that there is water in Mars. That
Mm,
there is water. Or found out.
in past is correct. Found out water.
Found out that there is water.
Ah, yeah, that there is a water.
Okay, very good. We need to find out why this water is red. Someone died or something, or maybe it's red wine. Okay, very good job. Very good job, guys. I'm gonna get rid of this number two, which we didn't use.
Teacher, can you explain me the thing with cut off?
Cut off.
Mhm.
Stop the supply of something. I'm cutting off the supply of water, for example. I'm gonna put it here in number three. Cut off. Cut off. To stop supplying something, cut off. Stop is an action. Stop the supply. Examples. I just cut off the. I just cut off the supply of water for my neighbor. My neighbor. I just cut off. Right. I stop giving him water. I was giving. It's not true, but it's just an example. Let's say that you were giving water to your neighbor all the time, all the time, all the time, and he was not helping, he was not paying, he was not doing anything. You say, well, I just cut off the supply of water for my neighbor, right? Um, the U.S. just cut off the help to the UNESCO, right? They were giving funds, they were giving money, the financial help to the UNESCO, right? You stop delivering something. For example, you are helping a friend, and then you say, Mitch just cut off her assistance to Nancy, her school assistance. So let's suppose that you were helping Nancy to do her homework every day, every day, every day. And then you just said, well, I'm gonna get busier. I'm just gonna cut off the help. You stop the supply of something. Okay?
I think.
Okay, let's see what you put. Mm, she's driving me crazy. Okay. I put some myself. I put some here. Can you read them? Can you read the first one, Mitch, and then Mickey alternatively?
Yeah.
Yes, sure. Uh, the banana
Um.
is giving off of
No.
um, the banana is giving off a weird smell.
Okay, thanks.
Natasha can go on vacation to any European country, the US or Canada, but she has to narrow it down to only one of or two countries.
Very good. That's one, Mickey,
Onchar needs
please.
to plug in the computer if he wants to continue working.
Correct. The next one.
Uh, Poncho, can you put Patty through? Sorry, I'm afraid she does not fit through the window. Poncho. I mean through the phone. Lalo.
Okay. Yeah, she wanted to put her through the window. No, it's impossible. She does not fit. But okay. The next one, please.
The prince was turned into a frog when he kissed the lady's hand.
The lady's hand. I'm sorry.
The lady's hand.
The lady's hand. Okay. The next one.
Cinderella turned off the coffee pot when the prince arrived.
Okay.
She
And
was
then,
trying to work out a way to go to the royal dance.
yes, workout is to find a solution. She was
Mm,
trying to find a solution to go to the royal dance. Okay, now let's read your examples. Can you read the first ones, please? Your examples, Mickey, and then Mitch, you read yours.
yes, sure. My cell phone broke down since yesterday. Benjamin Franklin carried out more than 1,000 experiments to discover the electricity. Tesla came off with no mistakes this year. Amazon came on with succeed in the robotical area. I came up with a new app. CFE cut off electricity for 5 hours in all the country. NASA found out that there is water in Mars. The mushroom gave off a weird smell, and the vaccine now wrote down the deaths on the majority of people.
Yeah, that's a good example. Excellent. Thank you very much. Mitch, can you read your examples, please?
Yeah. The prototype come off with no errors this time.
Very good.
My cousin said it works if you plug in the cell phone on a warm tamales, but they need to be Oaxaqueños.
Okay,
Truly.
let me fix this really quick. My cousin said or says, but not says.
Yeah.
It's in present or in past tense? If it's in present, it
In,
says. My
in
cousin said.
present. Okay.
It's in past tense, he said, not says. So what is it?
Okay.
Present, past.
Okay. My
It works.
cousin. Uh,
Okay, and then tamales is plural, so you put yourself on warm tamales.
warm tamales.
Very good, excellent. The next one, please.
Turn off the stupid Alexa. She's driving me crazy. Eh, the guys, they are working out the problem with the car.
Very good.
I'm going to turn all of these freaking clay into a total artwork. And what's good in that part? Oh
The
no.
last, we need to find out.
Okay. We need to find out why this water is red. Someone died or something?
No, this is fine. We need to find out why this water is red. Someone died or something. Perfect. Okay, very good. Now let's make a small correction to one incorrect phrase. For example, in Spanish this would be correct, but in English it's not correct. I am going to take to the zoo my little nephews. This is not correct, grammatically speaking.
What means nephews?
Sobrinos.
Okay.
How do you correct this phrase? The direct object needs to go right after the verb, not to the zoo, to the zoo.
I'm going to take to the zoo. Uh, is I'm going to take my little nephews to the zoo.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So my little nephews goes immediately after the verb. That's very good. I want to take my little nephews to the zoo. Okay, now can you please write a sentence which has a direct object but is not correctly located? And then if you write it, Mickey, Mitch has to correct it. And what you write, Mitch, Mickey has to correct it, please. Similar to what I just did.
Yeah.
Okay, please, let's do one like that.
Este restaurant. I'm going to take the restaurant. Mm.
Okay. Maybe in the kitchen, the dishes, right, Mitch?
Going to take.
I'm not
In
sure. I don't know how to put it wrong.
no, no.
Or
Yeah, I know it's difficult. Yeah. Now, in the kitchen, I mean, you need to wash in the kitchen the dishes. This is This is the position of the dishes is incorrect, but the phrase
Mhm.
is correctly designed so that we can detect the error and correctly correct it quickly. You need to wash in the kitchen the dishes.
I'm going to take the restaurant.
All right.
It's a kind of indirect.
Yeah, this is fine. You need to wash in the kitchen the dishes. Yeah, this is a typical error. That is not an error in Spanish because in Spanish you can play with the direct object. You can put it at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. But in English, you just need to put it in front immediately after the verb. You need to
Mm-hmm.
wash the dishes in the kitchen. Or like Mickey says, I want to take all my family to the restaurant for my birthday. And then
He's confused, teacher. He's
I
confused.
told, I told my friend, for example, I wanted to see the football. Uh, I told my friend, for example, here, Mickey. I told my friend, who did you tell? You told your friend, right? I told my friend that I wanted to watch the football game, to
Mhm.
watch, to watch the football, the football game, right? So let's take a look at the examples. Let's take a look at the examples. Let's see the first one, the one that I wrote. I told that I love her, my mom. Of course, it's incorrect. What is the correction of this sentence? Who did I tell that I love her? Who did I tell?
Mm,
My mom, right? I
yeah.
told my mom that I love her. Okay. Now let's take a look at Mitch's sentence. You need to wash. How is the correct phrase for the one that Mitch
Uh,
wrote?
you need to wash the dishes in the kitchen.
Yes, you need to wash the dishes in the kitchen. This is the correct form. Oops. You need to wash the dishes in the kitchen. What's going on? Oh, here. Okay, here they are. Okay, you need to wash the dishes in the kitchen. Okay, very good. Now, um, I want to take all my family to the restaurant for my birthday. This is good. And then there's a couple that Mickey put here. How would you say this, Mitch? Would you correct Mickey's sentence?
I put it in the pink sticky note.
Okay, yeah, the pink sticker, right. I want to take all my family to the restaurant for my birthday. Yeah, perfect. That is the correct way. Very good job, guys. And
Yes, sir.
okay, so what do you think of this exercise? Do you think that this is simple? It's really not difficult, right?
Yeah, not it's difficult, but mm, you need to think a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, because we tend to think in Spanish, which is more complex, and we have this flexibility, right? I'm gonna
Mhm.
take to the restaurant all my family for my birthday. Well, I'm gonna take my family or all my family, and then you
To
can say whatever else you want. And
yeah.
that's very, very common in English. It's a common error, but actually you need to put the verb and the direct object immediately after the verb, right?
Mhm.
For that, you need to have transitive verbs, right? To see, I see. What do you see, right? If you can respond the answer to the question like with a what, then it's a direct object. For example, I see. What do you see? What do you see, Mickey?
Mm, I see uh, a quetzal.
Quetzal. a quetzal out of my room. Okay, I listen to. What do you listen to, Mitch?
I'm listening to the birds. Ah,
Okay. I listen to the birds, exactly. I listen to the birds once in a while. These are direct objects. If you can respond with the question what, if you say I listen to what, then what follows is a direct object, right? If you say something like I was born, the question what makes no sense. I was born. What is the correct question here is when, right? Well, I was born in September. But not all the phrases demand a what question, but some others do. For example, I eat, I always eat. Is the question what acceptable, Mickey? Can
Yes.
you ask? Yes, exactly. Yes. So you need a direct object here, right? I always eat what cereal or eggs, whatever, right, in the morning. Many of the verbs require a what question. In other words, a direct object. For
Hmm.
example, I love. What do you love? Well, I love chocolate.
Yeah.
I love chocolate, right? I hate. What do you hate, right? I hate my noisy neighbors. Okay, it's not true, but it's just an example.
Hmm.
Okay, so you can also say what or who, right? Like in this case, I hate who or what, right? I hate noise. Let's say that I hate noise. I hate loud noises. Loud noises. And one last example. Let's see, Mitch. I smell, right? I smell. What do you smell? Maybe sweet or fresh fragrance, right? Fragrance in the garden or whatever, right? The question smell requires a question of what? What do you smell, right? The smell of fresh, right?
the how can I say tierra mojada
Wet soil.
with soil?
Yeah, I smell of wet soil. I smell of wet soil. Wet soil in the garden or outside, whatever. So these are all important concepts that are different from Spanish, which is a very complex language, as you know. So verb plus direct object always in English, right? But not in Spanish. In Spanish, it's flexible, as you know,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So, well, I think that's it.
Mhm.
It's almost time, right? Well, so any comments or yeah, this is really not complicated, but it's very important, and it's a source of common errors, which is normal in any new language. But I think you did very well.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys. Well, when do we have the next session? Do you want it on tomorrow, Wednesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or tomorrow?
Um,
For me
for me,
tomorrow
there's
is
no problem, teacher. For me, it's okay if it's tomorrow or Thursday.
mhm.
Okay. What about you, Mitch? Thursday, Friday, Wednesday is the same?
It's the same.
Okay.
When
For
okay.
you, teacher,
For
which
me,
day is
well,
there?
probably probably Thursday. But
Thursday?
Can I confirm tomorrow?
Yes,
But
sure.
most likely Thursday. But okay,
Mhm.
tomorrow, if you allow me, I confirm, and then we do our next session this week soon.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
guys.
Yes,
Very
teacher.
good.
Thank you very much for your time.
You guys take care. Mitch,
Take
take
care.
care.
Sure.
Mickey,
See you
enjoy.
later.
See you. Take care.
See you,
Say
teacher.
hello.
Thank you very
Bye
much.
bye. Thank
Take
you. Bye
care.
bye.
Yes, you as well.
Bye
Bye.
bye.